So hello beta, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video we have studied the rate of the loss of biodiversity is going on at a very alarming pace. Right now 6th episode of extinction is going on and this is faster as compared to the previous 5. Differences with respect to the rates 100 to 1000 times faster. So now the question comes in the mind ki what does loss of biodiversity will lead to? So first of all, if you see, it will lead to the decline in the plant production. Okay, when diversity is less, obviously, production will also decrease. Second is, they will not have resistance to the environmental disturbance, such as drought. And third is, there will be a lot of variability in the ecosystem process, such as plant productivity, water use, pest and disease cycles. So this loss of biodiversity may lead to these 3 major problems. Now question comes in the mind, then what is the cause for the loss of biodiversity? We are finding there is losses going on and we want to know what is the cause. Then we are finding there are 4 major causes for the loss of biodiversity. So 4 major causes, which is also known as evil quadrant. So first is habitat loss and fragmentation. Let me show you the heading first. First is habitat loss and fragmentation. Second is overexploitation. Clear beta? Third is your alien species invasion and last is co-extinction. So these are the 4 major causes for the loss of biodiversity. Now let us discuss one by one. Now see, the most important factor for the plants and animals to get extinct is habitat loss. So this is the most important cause for the loss of the plants and animals. Is it clear? So first of all, we can give the example, the loss is coming from the tropical rainforest. If you know, once it was occupying nearly 14% of the land area, now it is less than 6%. So earlier tropical rainforest, which was earlier occupying 14% of the land area, now it is reduced to now up to 6% only. This much it is reduced. And there so much alarming pace it is going on right now. They're saying it, by the time you finish reading this chapter, 1,000 more hectares will be cut off. Is it clear? So much fast it is going on. Now, if you see beta, Amazon rainforest, it is also known as lung of planet. It is having millions of species. I think so in the previous videos we have studied it. It is having nearly 125,000 invertebrates, more than 40,000 plant species are there, 3,000 fishes, 1,300 birds, so many diversity is there, and it is now being cut at very fast speed for cultivating soybean, or it is converted to grassland. For grassland, for what purpose? For the beef production. So this is the example of habitat loss. As a result, when there is no forest, it is converting to grassland, so obviously loss of the species diversity will be there. Now, second example for fragmentation. If suppose you are trying to break the fragment into small pieces, when the large fragment are broken into small fragments, either because of human activities, obviously human activities is a major cause, then those animals which require large territory area to move, they are badly affected, like mammals and birds, which require large territories, okay, because of their migratory habits, they are actually badly affected, and as a result, their population decline. So here, from here you have to focus for the habitat fragmentation, and above paragraph is for habitat loss. Okay, beta, when you read from here to here, this much is for habitat loss. And from here starts the fragmentation. So for fragmentation, 2 examples are there, mammals and birds are badly affected. And for habitat loss, remember tropical rainforest, 14% is land area it was occupying. Now it is not less than 6% also. Example, Amazon rainforest, which is cut for cultivating soybean and converted to grassland for beef production. So I think so habitat loss and fragmentation, this paragraph is now easy for you. Now see overexploitation. We say humans have always dependent on nature for the food and shelter. But sometimes when we overexploit any resources, it may lead to their extinctions. Many species, they got extinct in the last 500 years. We have already studied Steller sea cow and passenger pigeon. They have been extinct just because of overexploitation. Then marine fish population is all over world. They are being over harvested right now. So 3 examples from this one. Please remember, one is your Steller sea cow. Steller sea cow. Second is passenger pigeon. Third example is marine fishes. Is it clear? Now they are, because of over harvesting, they are in the endangered, and it may lead to the extinction also. So this is because of the overexploitation. Now, third point is alien species invasion. So when alien species are introduced unintentionally or deliberately, without knowing or knowingly, purposeful, for whatever purpose they are introducing it, some of them may turn invasive. Invasive means they will increase their population and they will not allow local to flourish. And as a result, it caused decline or extinction of the local species, means the native of that area, that species comes in the endangered condition. First example, please focus better. First example is Nile perch. When it was introduced into Lake Victoria in East Africa, it led to the extinction of very unique assemblage of nearly more than 200 species of cichlid fish of that lake. So first example, Nile perch causes the extinction of 200 species of cichlid fish. Clear? Introduced in which lake? Lake Victoria of East Africa. Please learn, okay, beta? This is important. Now, second example. If you see invasive weed example, like carrot grass, parthenium, lantana, and water hyacinth ecornia, they have turned to be a big threat to our native species. Okay, they are actually causing the damage to the environment, and they are creating big threat to our native species. If you know, you have already studied in the first unit of this 12th class, the ecornia, which is known as water hyacinth, it is also known as terror of Bengal, because it is growing so much excessively on the water bodies, it is cutting off the oxygen supply. As a result, fish mortality is increasing. So I think so. Second example is weed, invasive weed. Third example is illegal introduction of African catfish. Illegal introduction, okay, of African catfish, Clarius garipinus, for aquaculture purpose. It is creating a threat to our local catfishes. So these are the 3 examples because of which we are losing diversity because of the alien species invasion. Now, last is co-extinction. When one species becomes extinct, then the plant or animal which is associated with an obligatory way, means obligatory way means it cannot live without it. For example, if you remember, beta, we studied a fig associated with the wasp. Fig will be always pollinated by the wasp. If suppose we remove the fig tree, I think so wasp cannot survive. Or if you remove the wasp, I think so fig will never be pollinated. So those plants and animals which are in obligate association, if one species get extinct, then the another one will also become extinct. For example, they've given it, when a host fish become extinct, its unique assemblage of the parasite also will get extinct. Second example they have given it. So this is the first example for the example of host fish. Second example is in case of plant pollinator relationship, which are co-evolved. Plant pollinator mutualist. Co-evolved, why we are saying? See, in organism and population, we will be studying better that one plant orchid is there, which never give any rewards to its agent. What it will do, it will turn its one of the petal to the female resembling, female like, it will have the same shape, size, marking, so as to attract the male pollinator. And when the male comes to thinking it's a female, it is actually a type of a sexual deceit mechanism which the plant is using it. So whenever, if suppose the moth realizes it is being cheated, so it through evolution, if they change their size or marking, even plant will also change the shape and marking. So when they are co-evolved, and mutualist means they are in the plus relationship, where extinction of one will lead to the extinction of another. So in this video, we try to discuss what does loss of biodiversity lead to and what are the causes for the loss of biodiversity. Clear, beta? I hope so. Today video, you must be finding it easy. Please try to learn properly. In the next video, we'll try to complete the topic. We have to highlight it, that reason, why should we save the diversity and how should we save. Okay, thanks for watching, beta.